So I made a list of the best paid communities for AI, make money online, and SEO. So we're going to go through all the different communities, and these are the ones that I think are the best. This one at the top I put as the best one overall. So let's start with that one. So they're called the AI Automators, right? That's the name of the guys who run the group, or the name of the group. It's all about automation and AI, right? They're two super powerful things, and we'll just see that it's already happening now. But I mean, over the next 5 years, this is the thing to learn, really. So it's just about, a lot of it's about make.com, right, and creating automations, right? So this is inside the group here now. It's run by two guys called Alan and Daniel, right? And they have weekly events, so you can, join the events and have a call, ask your questions, all of that good stuff. They have some templates, right? This is really valuable, right? If you want to download the template, I've done this, and I automated a social media workflow that I just have everything automated now. So just run it, put in my idea, my blog post, and then it goes through the system, right? So you've got loads of cool stuff here: AI blogging, RAG. So I know some of these terms may not be familiar for you with you, but that's okay. I mean, that's why we're here, to learn this stuff, isn't it? YouTube scrapers. So there's a lot of stuff that I didn't really know, to be honest, and super valuable to learn all this stuff, to be honest, and get templates, right? So each of these is a lesson, and then there's a template, right? You also have small templates and also courses. So this one's kind of the beginner course, right? So how you can actually do all this stuff. So it's basically all about automation, automating your marketing, right? That's mainly the idea behind it. And one thing I like about this, it's still kind of a small group. That's something I look out for, because if you want to be part of a huge group, often you kind of get lost in among all the different members, right? And here you can just like general discussions here, and you get responses from the founders, right, really really quickly, and new things being updated all the time. That's really important to me, that I feel like I'm part of the community. That's something I look for, is a smaller community, something to think about, right? So you can also ask your questions. This guy here asks for, if he's having trouble, then they what I like is, like, there's lots of comments and a lot of help to individual members, which we'll see later. Maybe that doesn't happen all that much. So the second course, or community, should I say, is this one that I have, is called the AAA Accelerator, and this is by Liam Otley, right? He is pretty massive, to be honest, on YouTube, and teaches all this stuff about starting an AI automation agency, right, where you come up with these AI solutions for companies, local businesses. So this course also looks quite, it's got the different sections, right? Classroom, coaching, community. So this is quite expensive, right? But definitely seems to be worth it if you want to choose this model. And I mean, this is a great model. Is like, you want to help businesses with AI solutions. Think about, there's just so many solutions out there that AI has changed, right? And we'll talk a lot about this on this channel as well, for SEO mainly, but for all marketing and sales and customer support, all that they talk about. If you want to watch some of his videos are very, very good, right? So you need to book a discovery call. Think about this group, I suppose it has, brilliant lessons, and a community as well. I guess it's a bigger group, so you kind of get lost a little bit in there. But one thing I would say is the best thing about this group is, if you want to get like clients or partnerships or something like that, imagine you're a marketer and you want to find a software developer, something like that, then, or the vice versa, the opposite, that would be really cool. You want to partner up with people. That seems to be one of the really really great features of this community. So I definitely would recommend joining this one too. So yeah, they have a section here: hire, be hired. So searching for a developer, salesperson, or job opportunity, right? So if you're kind of like getting into this stuff a little bit, and you want to take that next step, then this could be a really good community for you as well. So I'm just using my list here and going through the different communities that I have put here. If you have any other ones, just put them in the comments or whatever. That would be great to help everybody out. I just made this list. Paid communities are great, and I've been in several over the years and learned a lot from people way ahead of me, to be honest. And just you just learn so much that you didn't even think that other people are doing this stuff, with Facebook and all that stuff that I'd never even thought about. It never crossed my mind. And that's such a good way to learn from other people who are, because building businesses online is, it's tough to keep going every day on your computer alone. And it's definitely, I've made some good connections through community. So let's continue on. The next one we're going to look at is this one by Adam Digital. So this is about becoming like an AI influencer, if that is what you want to call it. So you get sponsorships for your YouTube channel or TikTok or whatever. So this guy here, he's made $23 a month from using social media. Very impressive. And I joined this community because, kind of in that niche myself, but I didn't really like it that much, to be honest. Some of the lessons are good, I have to say, but not much sense of community, I suppose. Not really people, asking good questions, all that stuff that you really want from people. And yeah, I asked some questions. There was also some teething problems with the community, so probably wouldn't recommend that one. Next up we've got is this one, How to AI. So let's just click on this one. I'll leave this doc in the comments or the description for you to have a look through. So this is hosted on a platform called WAP, and I think the guy is called Leo or something. I follow him on Twitter. And yeah, I guess this is more if you want to get into the shorts side of things, right? Probably, yeah, it does long form too. Well, to be honest, this guy has a super successful channel called How to AI, and he runs this. So he's probably making a lot of money from making this course, but people seem to be quite happy with it. And look at that reviews, right? 4.87 and 345 reviews. That's pretty good. I haven't joined this one, honestly. So the next one we have here is the SEO Boardroom by Julian Goldie. All right, if you're into SEO at all, you've probably seen this guy because he's just insanely successful on YouTube, right? And now he's just teaching all of his stuff in this community. So yeah, a little bit more expensive maybe than some of the other ones. But yeah, he definitely has proof that he's doing a good job, right? Because he's just doing insanely well on YouTube, which is a big part of SEO nowadays. So part of this community, yeah, is the Experiments Lab. So all of his step by step, he has courses, and he also has an agency, so you can buy stuff from his agency. It's you can get so much stuff there. I think this is really, really valuable from this comment here. Julian's answered every single question I've thrown his way. And he does seem to just, anyone who has some questions, he gives his best answer, and, he definitely knows his stuff. So yeah, definitely recommend this one too. The next one is by another YouTuber called Kazra Cohort. Kazra, right, is his name, and the name of the community is Kazra Cohort. This one seems to be a little bit less amount of people in it, right? But I joined the free one. Not many people in that one, or not much is happening. So that's not a great sign, is it? But I don't think you really need a free community if you have a paid one that you're going to focus on. But to be honest, this guy, he seems to really know his stuff. I think he does a lot of SEO in the gambling space and made a lot of money, and also makes videos on YouTube that are very, very valuable. So I would definitely like to learn more from him. Next up, we are taking a break from SEO, and this is called the Maverick Mastermind, right? This is by two people called Jesse Cunningham and Tony Hill, right? And Jesse also has a very successful YouTube channel, all about AI and blogging, all of that stuff. And one thing I'll say about this guy is, like, I was part of another group called Fat Stacks, and he just answered so many questions in there before he even started this himself. So that's probably one of the best signs, to be honest. Somebody who's there, helpful to, asking all the questions. He's still giving free stuff into that community, just, and so is Tony Hill, to be honest, about Pinterest. So these two guys, they know a lot of stuff and they're super helpful. So that's, to me, a very good sign of somewhere where you can go there and ask your questions, and you're going to get to people who really know their stuff to answer the questions. So yeah, I think this is definitely a good idea. It's probably good if you're into AI SEO, AI blogging, Facebook, they talk a lot about, and mainly Pinterest as well. So yeah, if you're into all that stuff, this could be the group for you. So yeah, as part of the community, then you also get the courses as well. And yeah, I know Tony Hill has a really good Pinterest course. So really good. Next up, we have Niche Pursuits, right? So this is by Spencer Hawes. So I'd say I saw something here in the reviews that I think it's a good idea of what it's about, right? I think it's, yeah, first of all, we'll talk about who it's for, bloggers, YouTube, Amazon influencers, side hustle, all that stuff. But I think it's like, some of these reviews are what you can really see is like just real people just trying to do stuff, online. And yeah, that's a good sign. I don't think Spencer Hawes will be that much like involved in the day to day, because seems to run so many businesses, and then it's hard for him to be so much involved. I don't know that, I haven't joined the group yet, but I would say that's the way it is. But yeah, this is definitely, if you're kind of still a little bit lost and you're like, oh, what is this niche websites, or what is SEO, what are Pinterest, how do people make money on that, then this would probably be a good one to join. And the last one I have for you is exactly kind of more like that. If you're definitely a beginner, right, and you don't really know which monetization method is best for you, honestly, it's better to just pick something and just go with it and say, okay, give it a go, give it a try. Like, try YouTube. If you don't like YouTube, then just, you stop. You'll know that you don't like YouTube. If you like blogging, you like blogging. They're all similar. You generally have to create, content in some form. So this one I think would be good if you don't know what you want to do, because they have like loads of things like affiliate marketing, print on demand, digital products, just all of the different monetization methods. And then it's probably a little bit more superficial though than the other ones. So I also put here, if you want to start your own community, I probably would think long and hard before you actually just start without knowing what you're doing. Because if you notice, what a lot of these people have, they have big YouTube audiences, so they're funneling people in from elsewhere, usually YouTube, into their communities, right? And that's all, that's how you can actually make money out of these. Because to run a community on these platforms, it costs money, right? School costs $99 a month. I don't know how much these ones cost. This costs $29 a month. And this is probably, I don't know, between 50 and 100 maybe. Circle, but I like Circle the best for some of these communities. This one here, the first one, is hosted on Circle, and I find it, yeah, just it's very easy to find everything. That's what I like. The events are there, the automations are there, everything's just really easy to find. So yeah, that's why I like Circle. Ali Abdal also hosts his courses on Circle, so I'll probably give that the best overall. I also really like School though, to be honest, as well. It's a simple platform to get your head around as well. And they have all the different community tabs, and yeah, it's based, it's there for community and for education. So really good. I'm not too familiar with this one, WAP, that we saw people using as well, and Standstore, I use it as well. So all good communities. But I guess think about if you really want to start a community, because you've got to be in there every single day answering questions. It's a bit different than actually making money all the rest of the ways. As I was saying earlier, with YouTube, blogging, all that stuff is just creating content over and over. It's like what I'm doing now, right? It's just one to camera and one to many. Whereas, you got to be in there. If your community goes a little bit dead, people feel like, oh, I never get really answers, then you need those network effects to have a really good community. So I'll leave it there. My favorite community is the AI Automators. And so I'll leave it there. If you have any ideas of different communities, or if I missed any, please leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to the channel if you want to know more about AI marketing and make money online, SEO. I talk about all these topics every day.